Hello. Oh, it's got to turn down the music. Welcome everybody to the PSL once again, and of course, I am your host, Silver Shadow, along with.
Hello, once again.
It's not like I actually can't find anyone else. Plus, actually, Flair actually knows pretty much the knowledge of the game a lot better than I do. Let's face it, that is the truth. Anyway, also, soon be later of actually happy Splatoween, people. Make sure to get all your prizes in the newsletter. But in any case, we're not here for prizes. We're here for tournaments, prizes, glory, and a little bit of humiliation here and there. But the two teams are battling today on week 5 of season 8 of the PSL. It's two specific teams. Maybe some a little bit better than the others, but hey, we can always actually see what's happening between the two. And I'm gonna try my best to pronounce this name as the best as I can. Inknophores. If I got that wrong, I apologize. Anyway, they have 14 points, and they're battling against the spectacular Dolphins with 11 points. Very close and even match. Would you say so, Flair?
Yeah.
But as we actually pretty much always do, let's go over these teams. For the Inknophores, we have, for the captain, Microphone Kirby. In Time, Castaway Gamer, Splat, Pesto Gaming Inc. Huh, I guess it has their own incorporation. But, Flair, who are the Spectacular Dolphins?
Oh, Spectacular Dolphins, we have the roster Quirfoya, the Shy Arc, Chaos Sinful Rose, Starsight, VO, and their captain, the undercover player, Radon Flux.
Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Ink. You're gonna have to be a lot more better with that one, Kirby. Seriously. I have a bad grammar problem. What I don't have a bad problem is the maps we're gonna be fighting on for week 5. We have for Turf 4, Wahoo World. Just watch out for that pole in the middle. Shapeshake Cargo for Splat Zones. Nice map. Always love it. Tower Control Inkblood Art Academy. Zigging, zagging. Just please be careful with the statues. They just got molded today. Undertow with Rainmaker. Ugh. And Brine Water Clams. I guess actually the clams are already being steamed. Okay, maybe that was a bad joke. But still, I think it was actually funny enough. But in any case, as we get ready for the next game. You also saw the pass flare.
Oh,
it's in commentary corners.
I didn't know it was already posted. I am gonna be there for a few minutes.
But as we wait for actually pretty much to Flair to actually pretty much type in the password, we are actually pretty much having a wonderful time here. And messaging both captains.
Here,
I am not the fastest typist.
It's weird how this time.
And there we go. We have actually pretty much 2 teams about ready. We're just waiting on me and Flair to actually pretty much to come into the first of the rotations. Wahoo World Turf War. And by the way, as the other ghosts swarm around me, I am the Dual Ghoul. You may now boo actually in the chat on me. Oh, this is so wonderful. I actually love this.
Just this.
This is just boo. Thank you, Sword, for the booze. I completely agree with you, Gear Knight. TGIF. Thank goodness it's Friday. Nothing like actually a good Friday match actually to, well, get the weekend started. Of course, this is not a normal Friday. We also have the PSL. We're actually pretty much going to actually have two teams battling out for, well, I already did this thing, but I like saying it. Yes, I don't have work tomorrow, which means actually I have a surprise after this stream.
So Dolphins, the last matches they played, they had a forfeit versus Everfrost. They scored 1 point against Sparkling Sea. They got 10 points against Scrapyard Squids and didn't get anything off Planet Firefin. Inknophores, they only got 1 point off Anarchy Misfits, 0 points against Firefin, 12 points against Crusaders, and then only 1 point versus Booyah Brigade.
It was like actually they had actually pretty much a rough time. Sorry, around Halloween time I get a little evil. But
yeah.
Of course, I was now actually pretty much not just lounging about. I was also painting the back. But here's a real question. Did I actually use the Light Tensor Dualies to paint the PSL logo in the back? You decide. As we see two teams getting ready. Of course, I like to predict. I am here to actually pretty much to empty my thoughts, my mind, and I will predict we will see a big swig roller. Yes, I see it.
I predict a gold arrow spray.
Ooh. Out of left field. Nice. Well, as we see actually pretty much both teams getting ready. Just getting some things done here. And there we go. Sorry, I had to check something on another scene. If you also notice, I didn't have the schedule up for the PSL. This is the last match for season. This is the last match for week 5. So I'm a little.
Really?
I think it is. I haven't seen anything else.
Oh.
So, last match for week 5. Come into clutch with silver here. There's a golden arrow sprays. Huh. I wonder if we have a meme team. Alright. So, for, I think it's a bit, the Spectacular Dolphins, we have a Custom Junior, 2 golden arrow sprays, and a orange Inzap. And are we sure actually they're called actually what they're called? I think actually they should be the Tanatech Titans. I'm making bad puns. What do you want from me here? Anyway, as we get into the match, Rando Flux is actually throwing a torpedo and going towards that middle and not, I guess actually shouting for a Booyah Bomb. Second Booyah Bomb coming out. Random Flux is still just actually painting, and the Tri-Strikes are coming out.
Yeah, Chump's coming out too. One of the T-Tex is on glass right now. They're going to get pinched by 2 of Dolphin players. Meanwhile, down in And Inkforce Splat, one of the T-Techs go down to one of the gold arrow sprays here. It looks like Tri-Strike's coming out.
Splat is slowly actually going into the Spectacular Dolphins base, but gets actually pretty much traded with by Vo. Or V? Vio? Vio? Vio. You can tell actually how good my grammar is.
Yeah, we've got about a minute 15 seconds left. Inkforce is in danger right now, and like Spectacular Dolphins have complete control of the field right now. As Radon's gonna try to hit Splat, but Splat and Julio Popper's gonna try to pinch the junior. The junior's on and goes down near the ink rail. It's 2 down for Dolphins, all 4 up. But there's a trade in Plat, so it's one down apiece on each side. One of the T-Techs go down. It's a 3v2 in favor of Dolphins right now. About 40 seconds left. Everyone in most of the Dolphins are in Inknophores' side right now. Inknophores needs to find a way to break in, but they're already down 2. Here comes Booyah Bomb from one of the gold arrow sprays. They're gonna hit spawn. The air spray's gonna continue pumping. Meanwhile, one of the T's is gonna try to challenge the arrow spray. The air spray's gonna back out. Another Booyah Bomb comes out. That's gonna take out one of the T-Techs. Wavebreaker comes out. 2 T-Techs come from spawn. Both of them goes down. 5 seconds left. It's only one up for Inknophores. One of them comes out of spawn. They go down, and that's game.
Wow. I gotta say, I guess actually 2 air sprays is worth actually 4 T-Techs on that point.
Yeah, that's over 70% painted for Dolphins.
As 2 points is awarded to the Spectacular Dolphins. Now we actually have that out of the way. We go on to Splat zones.
Zones ship shape.
Ship shape cargo. Let's see here. As you reach the cosmos and pretty much actually come through. Come through. I see the moon. I see a Luna Blaster. And we also got some subs. Who are they subbing for? Who's subbing in? Why do I have a substitute doll right here? Seriously, who you substitute? I do gotta admit, I do like the light Tetra Dualies. Dang, I should for this I should have got the dark Tetra Dualies, just actually more for actually the ominous feel. Ah. But as we actually pretty much continue on, as I say, we have our I'm hoping for a Luna Blaster to correspond with the moon. What about you, Flair? What will you say?
Yeah, I think I already used my freebie arrow spray. So,
By the way, is it just me, or does actually every time you go into turret mode actually with these weapons, it looks like a sprinkler?
Okay.
It kind of does.
I don't think what that could be. And here's a weird one.
Ooh.
An Explo.
An Explo. Ooh. I love it. A Lunar Blaster and an Expo. Well, as we wait for actually the teams to correlate, triangulate, and also to actually decide what weapons they're going to be using, I'd like to actually hear actually what you guys are going to be doing for actually this Halloween. Are you all going for trick-or-treating? Or are you going to stay inside and play actually the most frightening game you can? Maybe Phasmophobia. Or even Splatoon 3! Don't get me wrong, this game sometimes even freaks actually pretty much people out even more than actually it freaks out the players. Especially with the random disconnects. Alright. Let's see about actually two teams battling out on some cargo. Hey, Big Swig. My previous, role. Alright, Flair, go ahead.
Yeah, for Spectacular Dolphins, we have the Big Swig Nouveau.
Express.
Express. Golden Arrow Spray, the Vanilla Blobbler, and the 52 gal. For Inknophores, we have the Paintbrush, the Zap 89, the C-Jet, and the Blobber. Vanilla Low Blobber. Chumps coming out from Inknophores immediately. Meanwhile, Dolphins do have control. They're brought down to 76 before we have a zone change for Inknophores. Will come out, doesn't get anything. Another zone swap for Dolphins. And the zone swap again as looks like Weight-Breaker's coming out. It's 1 down for Dolphins. 2 down for Dolphins right now. Radon's just trying to shark. He gets the Blobber, but everybody's gonna try to move it out. Paintbrush drops. Paintbrush goes down. Radon's gonna go after the C-Jet. The C-Jet goes down, and the Dolphins have control as Chumps come out once again.
Simple Rose actually sums out that Killer Whale does get gets actually a couple picks off, which is awesome, and their penalty is broken down with only 5 seconds remaining actually on their points. And lead swap. Was he on?
Booyah Bomb coming now. Booyah Bomb's going to take out the Paintbrush. The Zap takes out the Arrow Spray, and looks like all 3 down for Dolphins, as this is a good chance for Inknophores to kind of push in. The Chumps come out for Inknophores. The Arrow Spray's going to try to go in, but moves out immediately. The Arrow Spray goes down. That's 1 down for Dolphins. Inknophores down to 55. Looks like they're about to get a lead swap. 2 down.
And the lead swap has happened.
Yeah. Dolphins trying to move in. Dolphins do neutralize the zone. They have a chance to take it. A Zap goes down. They'll take the zone. Booyah Bomb's going to come out. Booyah Bomb is going to hit. The Paintbrush barely escapes. Ooh, the Gal goes down. It's 1 down apiece for both sides. Rio is just underneath the Paintbrush. The Paintbrush drops. And the Paintbrush goes down. The zone is still neutralized. It's 1 down for Dolphins, 1 down for Inknophores. Chumps come out. Chumps gonna move the Gal out of the way. They're gonna take the zone back too. Radon's on the bridge. It's Radon versus the Paintbrush. The Paintbrush goes down. The Jet goes down. It's just the Blobber. Radon can take down the Blobber. Get 3. Radon takes the Blobber down. He gets 3 kills. The Paintbrush goes in, charges in, goes down. The Zap is going to try to charge it. The Zap is going to move back, and about 40 in the count. We're going to have a lead swap again as the Zap goes down. The Blobber dies at court. The paintbrush dies in court. It's just the jet. The jet is trying to flush out the big swig. The big swig's gonna escape, and we're down to 9 seconds. 8. Booyah Bomb comes out. That's gonna try to keep the zone, keep them away from the zone, and that's gonna be game.
Wow. So awesome. I forgot to pay attention actually whose team was what. That was just such a good match. A lot of back and forth at the early parts. But it looks like Spectacular Dolphins actually have 5 points. Very interesting thing actually with the Crusty Sean costume. As we move on to Inkblot Art Academy Tower Control. Let's see actually pretty much who can actually paint the best picture. I'm now hiding so people can't just hurt me with that pun. I forgot how weak these things are. Jeez. But let's see here. By using the old powerful magic, I mean the power of the moon, we will actually see what weapon I should choose. And how about this? A weapon that's actually quite dear to me. A carbon roller deco.
Oh, Stars in this match. I figured they probably would have used Star last match for her for their gold dynamo. I guess they didn't.
See why they didn't do that? Super Chump isn't really good with that map unless you're direct center of it. So you have to have good aim in a very short amount of time. So we see the teams are getting ready. I'm zip casting all over the place.
For this, yeah, my prediction, I think we're gonna see an undercover.
Say it again?
We're gonna see an undercover Brella.
Undercover?
I feel it.
Ooh, you feel it, huh? You're really feeling it?
Uh-huh.
I'm sorry, Floyd. You know who my favorite Let's Player is. Of any case, we have a carbon deco, an undercover Brella. Who will be right? Who will be wrong? As we see into the stars to see actually who will actually be painted at the beautifulest pictures. And who can actually can't paint any more better than a mistake that Bob Ross has made. Wow, Zipcaster doesn't go that far, does it?
Not infinite range.
Yeah, well, I thought at least I can reach actually from over here to that other far balloon. As teams are actually pretty much preparing for all the fun festival missions of actually pretty much of tower control. With 4 seconds, 2, 1. Battle has begun.
And I should know.
Tower control, Inkblot Art Academy. And I'll be taking something very interesting. Hey, a favorite weapon of mine. On the Spectacular Dolphins, we have the Undercover Brella. Way to go, Flair. A Tri-Slosher Nouveau. A Vanilla Squelters. Tri-Stringer. On the Inknophores, we have the Range Blaster, a Dead Blobbler, a Edit Splatland, which is now dead, and a Junior, which is also dead. And move them off as soon as they're gone. Love it.
Yeah, immediate delayed white, and Dolphins are already down to the first checkpoint, already taking the lead. Killer Whale comes out. The heavy is get pinned right around tree, and they're fighting over the first checkpoint on Inknophores' side. They're gonna take the tower back again. It's 2 down for Inknophores. They're gonna move onto Splat. 2 down. 2 more go down as they're gonna swap spots. The range spots are gonna try, and they're gonna get surrounded by the CDS and the try. The Killer Whale comes out, doesn't get anything. Here comes the reslide. Reslider takes 1, and then the undercover takes the main weapon, takes the blaster. The blobber is gonna jump down into that, goes down. It's 1 down apiece, 2 down for Inknophores. The heavy is gonna try to camp on the snipe on perch. The tower, meanwhile, is gonna reach the final checkpoint here. There's 3 on it. The Reslayer takes 1. The heavy it's trying to move the umbrella off, and the umbrella goes down, and finally Inknophores take control of the tower, and they're gonna unleash a cooler on it.
Sorry, but
go ahead.
As we can see, actually, pretty much that was a lot of quick kills. Actually, pretty much on the Inknophores base, pretty much having almost directly of actually 25 kills. I was semi-counting it, but that tri-stringer was actually pretty much going heavy on, along with the undercover umbrella. Having actually pretty much. Go ahead.
Yeah, immediately, and like now, Dolphins are back at the last checkpoint again. Immediately, you can see the passive. Here comes a weight breaker. I mean, Reslide. Reslider takes 2. It's just a blobber. The blobber falls down, and that's gonna be game here.
I gotta say, actually, that undercover bro was actually pretty much perfect spot for actually that game map and mode. As actually pretty much 8 points to the Spectacular Dolphins. As we go to the next map, we have actually pretty much only one thing to ask ourselves. What will they do on Undertow Spillway Rainmaker? And once again, I will ask the the all-powerful seers of the ghosts and the realms. Oh, seers and ghosts. Tell me actually pretty much what weapon should I pick next to guess. They tell me to pick a dynamo roller gold. Well, that makes no sense. That thing is actually horrible in Rainmaker. But what do you say for yourself, Flair?
I'm not sure yet.
As Flair actually consults with the spirits of his own. I do have to say, there's a lot of weapons here that are actually very mystical. We have a Splatling, Dually Squelchers, a Tri-Stringer, and the Undercover Umbrella. I must say, the Undercover Umbrella was actually kind of a left far pick, but it worked. It was far flung. I love making bad jokes. Bad puns, too.
I think let's see the Tri-Slosher once again on this map. This is a Tri-Slosher map, so especially Tri-Slosher Nouveau, because it can use its cooler selfishly.
I must admit, I love a good Tri-Slosher when I can. So Gold Dynamo Roller, along with actually a Tri-Slosher Nouveau Two teams actually pretty much battling it out. While four of them are only being picked. And 6 weapons might be the right choice. I do love the Zipcaster. When I first saw the weapon, I'm like, I want this weapon on a roller. Which, technically, I did with the carbon. It wasn't my first pick. But I was actually kind of surprised, actually, the Splat roller got a defensive special. I just wait for actually, for one team to pick their weapons.
Yeah, 10 seconds.
Alright.
So, as we see the next battle. In a sewer. Who's making these maps? We have a paintbrush. And a forge. Alright, Flair, take it away.
We have a Vanilla Junior, a paintbrush, a CDS, and a heavy edit. And for Inknophores, we have the Ladder Shot Forge. We have the heavy splatling, the Sploosh, and a Zap 85. So, like, I did see a cooler, but I expect it to be a Tri-Slosher. And 3 down in meat, 4 delayed wipe against Inknophores as Dolphins is gonna pop the Rainmaker. They get another one immediately and now 2 drop. It's Splatling and the Forge. Forge go down. It's just a Sploosh again. They're gonna already go through the first checkpoint. They're gonna pop. They're gonna take out the Zap again. The Sploosh goes down. They're gonna go up through the ramp. The Rainmaker's down to 36. The paintbrush kind of trapped there. And like that's gonna be the end of that push for Dolphins here, as Inknophores are gonna try to pop the Rainmaker. Hammer comes out. Hammer is gonna connect and take out the heavy edit. Booyah Bomb coming out. Booyah Bomb is thrown at mid. The splatter shot goes down to the CDS here. It's 1 down for Inknophores. Meanwhile, the Sploosh is challenging
the Rainmaker.
It's a delayed wipe against Inknophores as Dolphins gonna take the Rainmaker once again. Looks like this time they're gonna go through left check.
That is kind of interesting, since he already made actually halfway through, actually on the previous checkpoint, and gets 2.
The Rainmaker gets 2.
Yeah.
And like the Forge has to move back now. Forge is gonna challenge the Rainmaker. The Rainmaker goes down, but goes through the choke point here. It's down to 20 now. Oh, it looks like they're gonna try to pop, but the heavy edit is gonna try to fool the Sploosh. The Sploosh takes out the heavy edit. The Junior just avoids the hammer here. Then the hammer gets thrown. The paintbrush is surrounded. Paintbrush goes down. The Rainmakers it's a delayed wipe, and Dolphins gonna use that wipe to knock out the game.
Man, not much of it. If I might say, it wasn't back and forth like Tower Control was, but it was still actually pretty much actually on the fence actually at the end. And we get actually Knuckles.
Right, last map is...
And that is 11 points. Next map is Brine-Water Clams. And as I use actually my magic 8, I mean the mystical power of the moon. It shows me a bathtub. Wait a minute. With studs on it. Well, that can only be actually pretty much the Neo Luna Blaster. Oh, wait a minute. Sorry. Blah, 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 Deco. Okay, yes. I've been using a Magic 8-Ball. Sue me. But, as I guess actually pretty much a bathtub with rhinestones, and people are changing the music left and right, what do you have to say for yourself, Flair?
What are we talking about?
Weapon guesses.
Okay. I'm gonna see a Hydra.
A Hydra.
Yes.
That actually gives me actually pretty much something to talk about. We haven't had a second kit for the Hydra yet, have we?
Not yet.
That means it's almost guaranteed on the next patch.
Most likely.
Most likely indeed.
Like, there was a theory floating around that like all the weapons that got buffs.
Oh, and my connection to the host got lost. Oh, that's
some of the. That's unfortunate.
That
like
is
some
unfortunate.
Of the weapons
Matt's Mozo's been updated.
some of the weapons that got like buffs, like Glugas and Wizard and Hydra, will most likely get a new kit like for the chill season.
As I communicate with Randon here for a second. Are you still in there?
Nope.
Okay.
Like that means I'm pretty sure the host, whoever was host, lost connection.
Yeah.
Or something.
That was weird.
Oops. Do that.
Okay. No real silver stream. Oh, I'm always right. What happened, Splat dude? Well, the connection failed on us. But don't worry. Because we're back. As we, get set up again. Boy. Talk about, losing a little bit of life right there for a second. Am I right? But it doesn't change anything that we have to play brine water clams. Not the best map mode, but it's something. Literally, if I may be honest, this could be my most hated map mode combo. I potentially don't like it that much. It's... how can I say this? I think I hate it as much as I did with Moray Towers Clan Blitz back in 2. It has the same issue that the baskets are way too close to the center, even if actually they're behind walls. You could achieve a lot with actually Moray Towers, but still, you can cheese a lot with this one too. You just gotta be a lot more tactical. Well, as we get ready for the next match of actually this wonderful, wonderful game. Let's see here. I said The blah 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 deco, and you said what did you say?
Hydra.
Oh yes, the Hydra. So we have a ranged support weapon along with actually a sniping weapon, potentially. And as we pretty much potentially as we wait for our Puyo Popper to ready up, there we go. Lamplets on Brightwater Springs. A couple buckets. Alright. On Spectacular Dolphins, we have the Custom Junior Ballpoint Nouveau Tri-Slosh, and a Splat Roller, a personal favorite of mine. On the Inknophores, we have the Incline Tri-Stringer, a Dead Brush, Tri-Slosher Nouveau, and the Splat Dualies. We see both teams here actually being battling out 2 balls and 0 balls because they're both in the basket. Going down to 60 points. As Rando actually pretty much throws a couple more in to actually go to just about 50% of their basket. They're trying to get a little greedy, and can they make it? They do! Getting past the halfway point. 2 down on the Spectacular Dolphins, and pretty much they're trying their best to actually get a couple more clams in. Shy is trying their best, and gets splatted by the Splat Dualies. Puyo Popper here, it actually takes a good shot, marksman shot. Seeing actually pretty much, they do actually have some contingency to be a sniper on that tri-stringer. Rando actually using the wave breaker out, throwing the ball. Very interesting tactic. Getting splat on splat. Also, the Splat Dualies gets a couple trades. Star actually drops the ball from being splatted. Puyo Popper jumps back to base. Interesting tactic. Puyo Popper actually pretty much going back to the sniping mark, trying to shoot over that wall and trying to get actually some extra picks.
Yeah, Inknophores have mid control. They just need to find a way to get in and score as they take a trade for the Tri-Slosher, and then Star takes out the Crab. Now looks like Dolphins are gonna try to move back in. Chumps come out to mid to keep mid control here as Inknophores. The Dualies go down. Whale comes out. 2 down for Inknophores. Dolphins is slowly getting back into mid here. Radon goes down with the ball. That's gonna stop their scoring attempt. But like, the Dolphins have a lot of breathing room. It's 30 to 100 right now.
Castaway actually has that their ball gets blown by a torpedo, but it's not enough. But Star does take them out. But Star is taken out by someone else. Nope.
That's not a good Crab Tank. Crab Tank just got pinched by all of the Dolphins here. It's only the bucket, and the bucket's just moving in. They're gonna vacuum comes out. They're gonna get the ball in. They still in the penalty. 2 down for Dolphins right now. It's a wipe. What? They have broken the penalty. Now they can like cushion their lead. The bucket's gonna come down. The bucket takes its counterpart here. We're down to 18, down to 15, 2 down for Dolphins. Here comes Radon with the ball, but he kind of goes back as he sees everyone from Inknophores just looking at him. Shy takes the ball, and Shy's gonna move away, keep the ball alive. So like the scoring stops. We're down to 15. It's 115. A minute left. Inknophores is gonna have to make something happen. The roller takes out the bucket. It comes to Dooley's. Bubble comes out. Big Brother comes out. Shy with the ball. Shy is gonna score. It's 15 points with 5 penalty. Penalty has been broken. We're down to 11. Well, they can score now, and this is going to be the clincher.
Yep, and there we go. Spectacular Dolphins takes the sweep with 14 points to nothing.
And on the side, it looks like the Brush tried to get a score, but like they
did have a ball.
They ignored the fact that their basket was still open and like didn't pay attention that like someone could still score. They didn't.
That burst just went off to the side. I saw that on my stream along with Shy, and pretty much we just he did try to actually pretty much he was attempting to actually trying to splat him, and then just moved away. I'm like,
yeah, that was a good move at moving away because you still have your basket open, so they couldn't score, which means this also means that like you take a player away, it's a 4v3 instead of being a 4v4.
Yeah.
So like you have the numbers advantage there. So like,
no comment. Well, as I have a couple of comments myself. My name is Silver Shadow. I went on to the wrong scene in OBS. Flair, would you like to say anything for this wonderful match?
I don't have much words.
Yeah, words?
Not too many.
Well then, go ahead and say your words.
I don't know what to say.
Okay. Well, anyway, do not fret because the PSL is still going on. We have a few more. I think it's what, another month?
Like a month.
And maybe another month or two, give or take. Depending actually pretty much actually what teams can actually pretty much pull forward. What teams can pull back. What teams can actually pretty much pull out a maneuver that's actually out of my mind. So, don't stop. And my name is Silver Shadow. This has been also Flair. And also the PSL. So remember to stay unique. See ya.